Hey, what's up, guys? This is Martin here from Rip Cardiac. I'm out here doing my usual cardio workout outdoors, and it's been a wonderful day so far. And as I was doing my walk, I was really thinking about this one experience that happened to me a couple of days ago while I was on my return trip from Italy, because I actually got dropped off in Hamburg, and I took a shuttle bus. I don't really take the bus that much. I usually just drive by my own car, or I take the plane, whatever. I rarely take the bus. Okay. It's a rare thing for me. But I took that bus anyway. It was like the trip was 7 hours long, and it was not the most comfortable trip, okay? The seats on the bus were, well, if you're a bigger guy, you will understand me. They were narrow, they were pretty tight, and I'm a pretty big guy. I'm a robot, okay? And the guy right next to me, he was a normal sized guy, so I think he was relatively comfortable with his own seat. But the thing that really struck me on that exact trip was just how miserable people really are, and how mundane people's lives are. And all these people on that bus are, quote unquote, living their life. They're being on social media. They're, posting all their experiences on Snapchat, Instagram. They're sharing their stories and all these things. But they're miserable. Oh, there are wild boars right there. But the thing is, people are just miserable. And that girl, there was actually a girl that sat with her mom right in front of me. And all she was doing the entire trip, she was just scrolling on her Instagram or on Snapchat. I think it was Facebook and Instagram, because occasionally I took a glance, and I was just flabbergasted. I can't even fathom that. People are so obsessed with other people's lives that they don't want to put in any effort into their own lives. They're living life on a spectator mode. They're not happy. Instead of living their own movie and creating their own scenes, they're just focusing on other people's lives. And it's sickening. Why are people so obsessed with other people's lives? They always want to know everything. They always want to listen to everything, instead of really dialing in and doing the things that they want to do in life, and being happy, being fulfilled, and creating the man or the woman that they would be proud of when they're 80 years old. But that's not the case. People on that bus were just miserable. I heard that one lady right behind me. She was complaining that the toilet in the bus, that the lights weren't working, that it was stinking. Okay, it was stinking. I ain't gonna lie. It was not a comfortable smell. But you know what I did? I was actually happy to be on that bus. That was my attitude at the time. I did not care that the toilet was stinky, that the seats were tight, that the internet connection on the bus was terrible. I did not care that the trip was going to be long and uncomfortable and boring. I did not give a shit about that. I outlasted the whole trip, because in my mind, I was happy to return back home. I was happy that I was going to get back to doing my passion, to doing my work, to produce content for you guys, to work on myself, on my fitness level, on my business, on my life in general. I was so happy to get back to that. While I was on the bus, I was writing plans for my programs on my phone while I was on the bus. On my goddamn telephone, on this phone right here, because my original phone, my iPhone, got completely destroyed while I was in Italy. That's why the camera quality is not the best, which I'm gonna have to use this phone for a while. But I was content with being on the bus. I was happy, because I was not, for me, a condition didn't have to be set for me to be happy. I was just sitting there, and I was just enjoying the moment. I was happy to be there. I was grateful for the opportunity to be on that bus, so that it could take me home safely and on time. I was happy with that. That was my thinking at the time, because I could be pissed. I had some moments where I was like, fuck, there's 4 hours left. This guy right next to me, he's sweating because literally he was, because the seats were so tight, I could feel that I could feel the sweat in his pants, and it was not comfortable. I had to like slightly tilt my body to my right side, because our seats were pointed to the left. We were on the left row, and it was not a comfortable trip, all right? But it happens. It happens sometimes. Life is not always going to be comfortable for you. And if you think it's going to be comfortable for you, you're going to be lost, man. But people are so miserable. People are so lost today. People have no hope. People have given up on their dreams. And I'm pretty sure that every single person on that bus, besides me, was lost. They've given up. And most people give up when they're 25. Or, okay, let's be more realistic here. Most people give up when they're 20 or 18. When they're 18, they've already forgot about all their childhood dreams. They already forgot about all their ambitions, about what they really wanted when they were 5, 6, 7 years old. They forgot about all these things. It's a bliss to them. It's I don't know, it's in their grave. Do you see where I'm coming from with this? They've given up. And I had moments of anger, frustration, that the seats were so tight, but I was like, bro, like, being frustrated about this whole situation is not going to do anything for you. So just be there. Just do what you can do. And we returned safely back home. But that's how it's going to be for you guys. You have to really think about your life and think about what you really want out of life. And become that person who can have the type of life. And what does this all start with? It starts with the little things that you do on a daily basis. It starts with your habits, with your choices, with holding your word, with sticking to your plan, with being committed, with having discipline, it comes with having a proper mindset, with being mentally tough. Because all these things are intertwined. They're all related. It's all about your mentality. Fuck, there's a lizard that just crossed our little path. Man, we have wild boars, we have some lizards that want to be on the tape. God damn. We have some motherfucking paparazzis here. I mean, it's cool though. I love animals. But guys, just stop living with the status quo. Because I think that's the thing that happened to all the people on the bus. They succumbed into the societal norms. Society has dictated their own life. Instead of them making that proactive choice and really creating the life path that they would want and ultimately desire. Deeply in their heart. And I'm talking about what they actually want in life. Not what their mom, their dad, their parents, what their sister, what their siblings, what their grandma wants them to do. But what they want to do. What you want to do in life. Because that's the only thing that matters. Fuck what the internet says. Fuck what that religion says. Okay. Fuck what those TV programs tell you. What's the meaning of a TV program? I had this one conversation the other day with a really deepful and thoughtful conversation with a Catholic in my gym. And you don't really experience that with religious people. Religious people tend to be very like sheep-minded. They tend to believe everything that they read. But it was an interesting conversation. He was talking to me about all these things, about karma, about space, about aliens and demons, and how people and animals can be possessed by ghosts. And fuck, okay, I ain't gonna go that route because that scares the shit out of me. But it is the way it is. And he told me one thing about the TV. It's literally called a TV program. It was manufactured to program you, to install a certain program in your mind. That's the sole purpose of TV. It was not made to educate you. It was not made to give you the tools for you to be fulfilled. It was not made for you to be happy with your life. It was not made to give you the blueprint. It was just made to keep you a motherfucking sheep, to keep you distracted, to program your mind, and to make you believe that you're less than what you really are. It's a Roman circus. It's the exact same thing what just happened with the Euros a couple of months ago, and now you have the Olympics. It's the exact same thing. It's the Roman circus, to keep you distracted and wasting your life thinking about what that person is doing and just focusing on other people's lives instead of focusing on what you really want in life and creating the person that you desire, the person that your daughter, your own son will be proud of. My dad was a hero. My mom was a hero. Because that's the vision that I have for my kids. I don't have kids yet, but I want to be the man, the best man possible before I have kids. Because I don't want to. I want to make sure that I give them a proper plan from the get-go. I want to set the example for them. I want to be a role model. I don't want to, program them the wrong way. God, this was a deep topic to me. But guys, just stop living with the status quo and really think about what it is that you want. Because people are lost. People are so weak today. They're just scrolling on TikTok all day. They're, vaping. Especially all the teenagers here. They're just vaping. They're just thinking about what that girl thinks of them, what she thinks of them. And they're thinking about, did you see this Netflix TV series? I was like, what the fuck, man? I don't even watch TV. Guys, it's sickening. I'm lost. I'm out of words now. So, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a wonderful day so far. And I hope you guys get something out of my videos. And take action now. Create the person that you want to be like. So, good luck to you. Ciao.